over a mile of inspectors at the Volkswagen factory. More than 7,000 men who have only one job: to keep an eye on the way Volkswagens are made. And there's no nonsense about them. They reject a Volkswagen, or part of a Volkswagen, for little things you might never even see. And when one of our inspectors says no, it's no. That's why you'll never find so much as a blob of paint or a stitch out of place on a new Volkswagen. An inspector finds it first. Frankly, not every car we make makes it. But any car that gets to the end of that long line of inspectors is a Volkswagen.
This is the art season in New York. At the Metropolitan, the Guggenheim, the new Whitney Museum, Museum of Modern Art, and here at the elegant Wally F. Art Galleries, where art lovers see a show that marries art with fashion. This abstraction, called Caperland No. 1, is not a painting and it's not on canvas. It's printed on Caperland nylon and can be worn. So fashion models walk through the art galleries wearing chic dresses in the same prints that are framed to hang on the walls like old masters. And what's more, this art is washable. Leading dress designers think the bigger, the bolder, the wilder the print, the more artistic the dress, such as the dresses styled by Cobb's Corner. And the same bold prints look even more so in dresses for little girls by Tiny Town Togs. But is it really art? Or is it just another fashion fad? Maybe it's both, now that a posh art gallery gives its nod of approval to the print explosion in fashion today.
I wonder what commercial is next. Or is that it? Is that all the commercials? It just sort of stopped. Oh, there it goes.
This is the art season in New York.
Wait, we just
At the
saw
Metropolitan, the Guggenheim, the new Whitney Museum, Museum of Modern Art, and here at the elegant Wally F. Art Galleries, where art lovers see a show that marries art with fashion.
Well, where's... Oh, there he is. All right, now we got it going on. Okay, here we go. Boom shakalaka. How's it going with everybody? Yes, studios. It is your old pal, Sock Cop, hanging out in front of a bunch of old hot peppers. Because it's a spicy Thursday. You like the art, Nephew Dookie? Welcome to the Things Bijou from Bean Pad. Fish taco shaped like a fish. Good to see you, Nephew Dookie. Manifold Kaizen. Yes, indeed. And Calicut, what's going on? Smooches for yous. Mwah. Thank you so much for making my face float around. That's awesome. That's awesome. Dennis all 999999999. Gave you some extra nines there. No extra charge. Hey, where's Rupert on this thing? How come Rupert's not here? Hold on. Rupert. There you go. All right. Welcome back. Happy Thursdays to you, Candles. Candle on the school shot. Hope everything's going good. Iceman NYR doing the, what is that? Can of soup? What do you got? Some soup in there? I don't know what that is. Thank you so much, Candle Shy, for those bits. Let's see if they're going to fall into the cup. They're about to make these things pop out. Whammos. Hey, it fell right in. Looky there. Beautiful, beautiful. Shoes of peace. Thank you so much for stopping by. Good to see you. Good to see you. Boy, howdy, I tell you what. Oh, my goodness gracious. There's a quote that I say quite often. Quite often I say that quote. So I hope everybody's... Oh, you can do the commands. Oh, okay. I didn't even know you could do that. That's good to know. Because sometimes I forget what commands I have. I got some more ones that I need to add to it. But I get lazy. Hey, there's our good pals Gadzooks and Land Biscuit. Calicut decided to just use some of those channel points and say, hey, does the live want money/tokens just for us to follow, subscribe? I don't know what the live is. That reminds me of that lady that comes on the radio late at night. The live love. That lady. And she's always talking about, tell me your happy moments and stuff like that. I love that lady. Because I think she helps people to drive at a reasonable speed whenever you got that soothing voice coming over your radio. You can't be speeding listening to Delilah. You can't. It just doesn't happen. You can't do it. It's a physical impossibility. The gas pedal will only go so far. Otherwise, it'll just change the station to like the rock station or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. One of those butt rock stations that play nothing but rock. I drove today. There were many speeders. Oh my goodness gracious, man! Folk has, and I do not like that. Thank you for the hearts there, Calicut. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's too many speeders out there. It's been raining here lately. Past couple days, it's been doing a bunch of raining. So there we go. Oh, I mean Twitch. So many new platforms all at once. Oh yeah, they're all over the place. You can't throw a rock without hitting some sort of platform these days. They're all over the place. It's like I don't know. It's like one of those MC Escher paintings, you know, where the stairs and stuff go everywhere. Platforms all over the place. You take a step over here and you're like, whoops, the daisies, wandered into a place of a thing. Oh, it's another. Oh, okay, that's cool. Bijou from Beanpad, thank you so much for those bits. Much appreciated. Let's see if they fall into the cup. I think so. Yes, I have heard of Roy D. Mercer, Nephew Dookie. That's the guy. He used to do them old prank phone calls and stuff. Oh, one fell out, two fell out, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5. Oh well, some of them fell out. That's okay. I'll sweep them up later. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Luckily, they don't leave any sort of residue on the floor or anything like that. So it's good. Sock, have you heard of my Uncle Brian? No, I haven't heard of your Uncle Brian. Is he doing okay? Is everything good? Hope Uncle Brian is having a good day. He didn't like lose a knee or something, did he? Hope everything's cool with your Uncle Brian. I have no idea. But yeah, I know Roy D. Mercer, Nephew Dookie. That guy, he was pretty funny. He was pretty funny. He would say he was like a prank call guy for those who don't know, and he would just call people. But which normally I don't really like prank calls and stuff all that much. But it would be like people would put him up to it. He wouldn't just be calling like random folks. Somebody would say, "Hey, my buddy works at a car shop, so you call him and tell him that you're gonna come up there and beat him up because you messed up his car," or something like that. That's pretty good. I like those. I like those a lot better. Van Goat, happy birthday to you. A parkours, parkours, parkours. Yes, indeed, yos. Yes, indeed, yos. Yeah, some of the Crank Yankers was okay. Some of that was all right. But usually I'm not a big fan. Usually not a big fan of the prankings if it's just random people. But if it's like somebody setting somebody up, like, hey, get my buddy over here, that's okay. I like that better. I don't know, that makes it better for some reason. I'm not real sure why, but I do like that a lot better. But I haven't heard. I don't know what happened to that Roy D. Mercer fella. Did he croak? Or is he doing the things still? I have no idea. Speeded in here as fast as I could. AJ Nestor, well, there's no speed limit on the information superhighway, so that's okay. Oh, yeah! That's okay. You can come in here as fast. As long as you didn't drive here, you're okay. You can click as fast as you want. That's no big deal. Not a problem. Yeah, that's the only kind of speeding that is okay. If real fast internet. Go zoom, zoom. That's the kind that I like. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you so much. Prit Colbert. Prit Kleber. Smooches Fuse. Hot dog. Thank you so much for following. Hope you enjoy yourself on this. I'm not playing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on there, Satar? Speedeth thou not into the theater. Well, I guess it's time for some sock spear. How do you like that? You like that there, Van Goat? Yeah, it wasn't you, fish taco shaped like fish. Oh, thank you so much, Pritkle Criddle, Priddle Calibers. I probably didn't say that right, but anyways. Alright, everybody, let's go to the theater. It is time for some sock a spear. What's going on, Carrie Susie? You're just in time for sock spear. To the theater at a reasonable speed, everyone. Tut tut. Alright, now we're in the theater. Hey, Gadzooks and Lamb Biscuit, how you doing? They got front row seats. I don't know how they did that. That's pretty cool. Thank you for that raid to Mama Joe Rama Joe's. Oh yeah, those guys rule. Love Mama Joe's Rama Joe's. What? Hello? I'm in the theater. Oh, you're in the theater? Oh, okay. Well, hey, how's it going there? Hey, I see you over there, fish taco shaped like a fish. There we go. All right. Well, tonight's performance is from a play called Measure for Measure, and this is something that a guy named Lucio says. I guess Lucio. I'm not real good at pronouncing names, as we have learned. You can say Prit. It's German and a little bit difficult. Okay, Prit. That's okay. We'll just go with Prit. That's pretty fun. Prit. But it's still fun to try to do Pritkleber. Pritkleber. Now that I know that's German, I just do like a really bad German accent and just say Pritkleber. We could do that. All right, here we go. Orchestra. Orchestra, please. This is the point. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. There we go. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Music was too loud. All right, here we go. All right, now. This is the point. The Duke is very strangely gone from hence. Bore many gentlemen, myself being one. In hand and hope of action. Wait a minute. Wait, lost my spot. In hand and hope of... Oh, there it is. But we do learn by those that know the very nerves of state. His givings out were of an infinite distance from his true meant design. Upon his place, and with full line of his authority, governs Lord Angelo, a man whose blood is very snow broth, one who never feels the wanton stings and motions of the sense, but doth rebate and blunt his natural edge with profits of the mind, studying fast, and studying he to give fear, to use and liberty, which have for long run by the hideous law, as mice by lions, hath picked out an act, under whose heavy sense your brother's life falls into forfeit. He arrests him on it, and follows close the rigor of the statute. To make him an example, all hope is gone, unless you have the grace, by your fair prayer, to soften Angelo, and that's my pith of business, twixt you and your poor brother. Thank yous, ladies and gentlemen. Thank yous very much. Thank yous. You've seen that before? You went to a Measure for Measure? Maybe they got it on HBO's. I'm not sure. All right, time to leave the theater now. Exit. Stage left. Enter. Stage left. Or right. Or whatever. I'm not real sure. I've never really done a play before. So there we go. Thank you so much, Karen Susie. I appreciate that. Calicut, thank you so much for the applause. Oh, we got some delicious hearts. Karen Susie with the hearts. Always very generous with the hearts. I appreciate that. On the car. Thank you, Van Gogh. Birthday boy, much appreciated. Yes, indeed, he owes. My review, Sock Hop gave a very measured performance. I like it. That's pretty high praise. Dennis All 999. I saw Sock Hop on YouTube when you had options. Some weird Jason guy was there. Yeah, I don't know who. Yeah, that guy. Not very interesting. But if you skip to the end of that podcast, then you can see where I show up and save the show. So we go. Oh, you missed the Doot Snails. Doot Snail. Oh, it's too far. Can't reach the Doot Snails. It's over there. It's too far over there. But that's okay. I'll get it later. One of these times. Whenever we do a break, which I don't do. So I guess I won't be getting it. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad that you're here. That's almost as good as that movie Dot Heat. Oh, I don't know Dot Heat. I'm not real sure. Seems like the assistant tried to imitate you. Yeah, except no imitations. Except no imitations for the Sock Cops. Is that right? Oh yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Except no imitations. Even though there will be intimidators. Or no, wait. Imitators. There will be imitators. But there we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can go to http://www.youhadoptions.com, which will take you right back to this website you're already at. So there you go. Remember the movie with the Space Moose? I do remember that movie. I remember it very well because I wrote and starred, directed, and edited it. And distributed it too. I printed out a bunch of VHS copies and just handed them out door to door, and also give a few out for Halloween. So that's doing pretty well. Sapphire Song, Smooches for use. There will be invitators. Yes, you will get invitated into things, and you don't have to go. My life situation, neither here nor there. Oh, that's true. That's true. Manifold Kaiser. Oh, Manifold Kaiser, you haven't seen the Space Moose? Oh, you guys haven't seen Space Moose? Oh, okay. Well, if you haven't, let me see. Do I have it loaded up here? Is the moose the animal of the day? No. No, I don't think it is. I don't think. Let me see. Oh, yeah, okay. I do have it. You want to watch it? Okay, we'll watch it. We'll watch, this is called Heat Wave. And some of you have seen it before, but if you haven't seen it, here it is. You Had Smooches podcast. Ooh, that's a fantastic idea. Fantastic idea. Sock Cop bravely sits in his top secret hiding spot, catching speeders on this desolate country road. It's almost a perfect day, except for one thing. Holy cow, it's hot. Whew. Ooh, this is my favorite part. Computer, hit the crank button. Let's dance.
I'm just a regular guy with a jetpack.
We interrupt this broadcast that you actually care about to tell you something you already know. It is warm. Repeat, the temperature outside is indeed hot. The sun seems quite angry. And now, for an oddly specific community bulletin. Sock Cop, your air conditioning is broken. Now, back to programming.
What is he talking about? My air conditioner works just fine. Well, that's a bunch of garbage. Holy cow, this heat. It's like there's too much of it. I'm not feeling so good. Is it hot enough for you? Huh? Hey, you big jerk. How's about you, stop and whatnot? What's that you say? Turn up the heat, if you insist. No, it's getting hotter. It's getting hotter. Back! What in the world? Oh yeah, my lunch. I am getting kind of hungry.
What's one to do, hungry and overheated too? Reach for your friends who grow on trees, that's me. And me? Does that sound crazy? We're not nuts, we're seeds. An excellent source of vitamin E. People say we're awesome, but we are not good food for possums.
Well, get out of here, possum.
So now we'll be at a reasonable speed.
Well, that was new. I think I might be losing it over here. My brains are cooking. It's like this heat's frying up my innards or something like that. Man, I gotta tell you, this global warming stuff is for the birds. I can't handle it no more. It's too hot. It's too hot. I'm sweating. I'm not even supposed to sweat. I don't even have sweat gland gimmicks, I don't believe. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, what is going on? Why am I going up? Whoa, this is weird. Well, I guess I'm going to space. Whoa, look at all this space. This is cool. I can get used to this. It's nice and cool up here. Whoa, check it out. Look, a space moose. Hey, what's going on, space moose? Hey, space moose, get out of the way. Get out of the way, space moose. Moose, there's plenty of space. Just move one way or the other. I can't control this thing. Moose, would you just get out of the way? Moose, get out of the way, Moose. Get out of the way. Moose, I'm gonna hit you, Moose. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm gonna hit the Moose. Huh? Holy cow, I must have passed out. Man, I had the weirdest dream. There was like these almonds or whatever, and you were there. Wait a minute. Hey, get back here, you speeding possum.
Don't call me muchacho. Don't call me your bro. I'm patiently waiting, but I really need to go.
So there you go. There you go. In case you was wondering about the old space moose, there it was. Yep, the old Lucidi possum. Yeah, that's a super secret hiding spot. Nobody can ever see. Nobody ever expects it. Nobody ever expects it. I saw a lot of snaps. I appreciate that. Manifold Kaizen, you have now been introduced to the space moose. Space moose. Need to make a sequel with the space moose, but I don't really know. I feel like his story arced pretty good. I feel like you know, that's pretty. He had a beginning, middle, and end. You know, you saw the space moose, and then you got a real understanding of his journey, and then how things ended up for him. You know, so I don't know where you go with the story without doing some sort of a cheap cash-in reboot. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Was that from Periscope? No, that was no. I just made that video from the YouTubes, for the YouTubes, which nobody really watches, but that's okay. That's okay. That won the Golden Crawdad at the Dolphin Island Film Festival. Oh my goodness gracious, Kayla_Shy. I wish that I should have entered that into some film festivals just to confuse some people that are like, what in the world is this? Pubark. Hey, Pubark. Hot dog. Thank you so much. Pubark. Smooches for you. Thank you so much for following here on this lovely Thursday evening here on Twitch. Good weather here on Twitch. I like it. That film touched me down deep, like in your spleen. Well, that's good. Yeah, that movie is good for the spleen. I've heard that. Sound is good on Twitch for audio. Oh, good, Shoes of Peace. I'm glad. Because audio is one of the most important. Here's what this show looks like without audio, which has happened before. Check this out. That's what the show. It don't make no sense. If you can't hear me, it's just me flapping gums, which I don't even have. But I'm flapping my mouth flaps all over the place. So if you don't hear the words, that kind of defeats the whole purpose. So I'm glad it's working good. Hey, the great and the humblest. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome into the things. What is about time for the animal of the day? Sock mime. You like that? There we go. Yeah, that was a pretty good joke. Too bad the audio wasn't working at the time, but it was a fantastic joke. So if anybody wants to make a poll about the animal of the day thing, feel free to. But you don't have to. You're not prepared. That's okay. That's all right. We'll just skip right on to the animal of the day. We'll skip to the animal of the day. What about the wager? Well, we're not prepared for the wager just yet. You want to wait for the wager? We could do that if you guys want to. Oh, okay. That's good. Audio on Clout Hub was struggling a couple weeks ago. See, I don't know that one. You're coming in here with all of these great value streaming apps, and I never heard of them. Have no idea. Whoops, harmonica time. Calicott. There we go. Does the chat have a good prediction idea? I don't know. Think about it whilst I play the harmonica, and then and we'll see where it goes from there. Can I hand me the mouth organ, please? Thank you. Is tonight the night? Ooh, I don't know. Maybe. Tonight's definitely a night. Ooh, pardon me. Oh, that was bad. Hold on. Let me try it again. Patooey! Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. The first part, we'll edit the first part out. That first part was garbage. I usually practice a few hours a day before I come on and do it, but I kind of lost my my pizzazz there for a second there. But we got it back. Where's the birthday lamp? Oh yeah, I don't have a. I'm actually using all of my lights, but we could do the birthday bulb. Here's the birthday bulb that I just happen to have nearby for some reason. The birthday bulb. All right, Van Gogh, it's your birthday. Wait a minute. Be sure to blow out your birthday bulb, because you can't have people spitting on cakes anymore, because that's gross. We used to do it all the time, but now that time has passed. Please don't spit on the cakes anymore. Oh, good job, Van Gogh. You blew it right out. Way to go. Excellent. Happy birthday. All right. The prediction has started. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to place your bets. Is the animal of the day a vertebrate? Thank you, Shira _ 2014. So you'll vote 1 if it has a backbone, or the other one for nope, it's all jiggly and stuff. That's good. That's good. That's a good question. That's a good question. You guys come up with some good stuff, and then we'll find out. Spitting is good luck. Oh, is that what it is? Is it good luck spittle upon the cakes? Be like, oh, Mommy, I want a piece of cake with a lot of spittle on it. I want good luck, so Father can keep his job at the factory. Stuff like that. Is that how birthday cakes work? I don't know. I'm not sure. Baby Sock likes that harmonica? Good. Because I like that Baby Sock. Sure enough do. Sure enough do. Yes, indeed. Yo. Sorry, we got a few more minutes then. I was going to do the animal of the day after that. But now I guess I'll, I don't know. Is it a pride? Is that true, Bijou from Beanpad? I had no idea. Bijou from Beanpad is a fantastic artist. If you don't follow them, then you should. Mostly on the Instagrams. Doing a lot of art and artwork things on there. It's pretty cool. Very excited. Oh, yeah, the draw thing. Let's see if there's anything going on with the draw thing tonight. Anybody drawing? Hey, there we go. Look at that. Dear Vern, I knew him well. And then there's Vern down there. Look at that. Oh, this is glorious. Glorious. A Godzilla vs. Kong movie review. Oh, yes. Club Josh TV. Yeah, I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you right now. I have not seen Godzilla vs. Kong, but I will happily review that movie for you. Okay, so it starts out. Godzilla and King Kong, they both are sharing an apartment, right? Because, you know, the being a monster doesn't pay as much as it used to back in the heydays. So they're having to, you know, split utilities and things like that. So it's hard to make ends meet, you know. So you got Godzilla, he's working in a deli, and King Kong, he's in between jobs right now. So, you know, he's out putting in applications and things like that. Well, then it comes time. The rent was due. Just Another Blowhard, thank you so much. I'm just reviewing Godzilla vs. Kong, which I have not seen. But basically, so the rent comes due, and they're like, hey, you got your half of the rent? And they're like, no. You got your half of the rent? And he's like, no. And he's like, well, how are we gonna pay the rent? And then they say, hey, you know what'd be a good idea? You know what's real hot right now is boxing. People like fights and stuff like that, like you know, like wrestling and things like that. So what if we put together a fight between you and me, and then we'll get enough money to pay the rent? And they go, okay, oh, that's a good idea. So they start promoting it all over the place. You see posters everywhere. Godzilla vs. King Kong, don't miss it. Madison Square Garden. Get your tickets, kids under 2 years old, free. You know, buy some popcorn while you're there. So, you know, the whole thing. They had commercials. They had radio. It was the biggest event in the world. Biggest event. Everybody tuned in. So many people bought it on pay-per-view to watch it. People were pirating the live streams on live stream apps. That's how big it was. So anyway, the day the big fight comes, right? Well, oh, I forgot to tell you. King Kong is he's dating this lady, right? But Godzilla's got the hots for that lady too, and so you know he's been sort of putting the moves on her here lately. So then King Kong finds out about it, and he's like, "You've been putting the moves on my lady?" And he's like, "No, I wasn't doing it." He's like, "Now you're lying to me about putting moves on my lady." And he's like, "You son of a gun! How dare you do that? How dare you do that?" So then it's about time for them to fight. So they had it all planned out. They were just going to pretend like to knock each other out, you know, so neither one of them would lose, and they would take the money, and it was a big scam and stuff like that. But now they're real mad at each other. They're super angry at one another because they can't pay the rent, first of all, and then second of all, they do a you know, he's trying to take King Kong's lady, right? So this, I mean, they're throwing fisticuffs. They're going the whammos. Godzilla go with his breath thing that he's got going there, and King Kong's like roars with his arms, and he's hitting the lizard guy, and the lizard's whacking him with his tail, and he jumps off of the Empire State Building and gives him a flying elbow from the top rope, and then he puts him in a sharpshooter, and then a full Nelson, and then he starts punching him in the head and punching him in the head, and they're fighting, and then these helicopters come in, and they use the helicopters as foreign objects and start hitting each other with the helicopters, and then they pick up buildings and start hitting each other with the buildings, and then next thing you know, it's this big, huge fight, big huge fight, and then by the time that it's all done, they're both exhausted. And then they just collapse to the ground. They just collapse to the ground, and they're both tired. They spent all their energy beating each other up. I mean, it was a blood feud. These guys were upset. Well, then they fall asleep. They wake up. The sun starts coming up, and the sun hits them right in the eyes. And they're like, "Why is the sun hitting us in the eye?" And then they look, and it turns out that they leveled the entire city. It's all flat now. There's no buildings or anything. So then they're like, "Oh no, that's probably bad. Maybe we should not have destroyed the city like that. Maybe, we should have been a little bit more careful." But then they look at where their apartment was, and it's gone. So now they don't have to pay the rent. So then they just sweep up off the buildings and stuff off of the island, and then now it's their island. Because what are you gonna do? You go move in? No, if you show up on their shores, they're gonna kick you out. So then they own the whole little city island thing, and then but by the end, then they become best friends, and then they learn the true meaning of being a roommate. Oh yeah, in my review of it, it was okay. I gave it 7.5 potatoes out of a possible 8 3/4. So it's pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. There we go. Seems very similar to George the Animal Steel versus Macho Man Randy Savage about Miss Elizabeth. You're exactly right. I think they stole that whole storyline. It's basically what it was. We did the harmonica, didn't we? I did a harmonica. And then we did, oh wait, is it, it's not going to let you do it anymore? Is that what you're saying? It's not giving you the option? Because I can fix that. Who won? Well, it was a draw. They got to leave it open for a sequel. So you can't have just one of them win over the other one. Because then, it hurts merchandise sales. Other things. Apparently not. Well, son of a gun. Let me see if I could fix that right quick like. And whilst we do that, let us find out the animal of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
It's Sock Cop's animal of the day. Does it swim or does it crawl? You know what is it all? Sock Cop's animal of the day. Does it climb or does it fly? Do you know the reason why? Sock Cop's animal of the day.
Yes, indeedios, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's the new Animal of the Day song. You like it? You like that? Is it alright? And then the people just disappear into nothing. It rocks so smooth. It's good. I love that tune. It's classy. Nice classy tune. That's pretty good. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let us find out. You guys put money on if it was whether it had a spine or not. So we're about to find out if the animal of the day has a spine. So let's see. Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen. No, drum roll. The polar bear is the animal of the day. Yes, indeed. Yes, congratulations to the polar bear. Polar bear, animal of the day. Now, polar bears are very big critters. Oh, look at that guy washing. He's taking a bath. He's got a little bucket. He's swimming. They like to swim a lot. And they're the animal of the day. Look at that polar bear strutting his stuff. Look at that polar bear strutting his stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, they so totally have backbones. They are vertebrates. They do. Questionable taste in soft drinks, though. You got that right, Candle _ Shy. Around Christmas time, you start seeing them peddling that old sugar water. They definitely have a spine. See, that one just shook his spine right there to get all the water off of the thing. The bucket should be bucket of the day. That will be bucket of the day. Easy peasy. Big white murder doggies. Yeah, that's true. They will murder you if they are so inclined. But they tend not to do a whole lot of murdering. Well, what is a group of them called? Is it called a murder, like a bunch of crows would be? No, it is not. It is called a celebration, or more recently, people have been calling it an aurora. An aurora. Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? A celebration, which they are mostly solitary animals, which it seems like I always love to pick solitary animals, even though my whole gimmick is telling you what a group of them is called. But if they do get together, it's usually to eat. If there's like a whole bunch of food, then some of them will tolerate each other and they'll have like a barbecue or whatever. The hair is clear. I'm not sure the great and humblest. I remember hearing something about that it's like actually, I don't know, it's one of those weird things where like it looks like it's white, but it's actually, you know, like chartreuse or some garbage like that. I don't know. I don't know if they hibernate. Probably. I'm going to say yeah. Yeah, why not? I would if I was a polar bear. I'd hibernate all the time. You couldn't stop me from hibernating. I'd hibernate in the wintertime, get up, eat me a couple of picnic baskets, and go right back to hibernating. That's what I would do if I was a polar bear. Wouldn't be in no commercials, I'll tell you that. That's too much work for a polar bear. Trying to crack up. And they always have the glass bottles with the poppy top things too. You can't even just twist them off. An aurora of polar bears at this time of day in this part of the country, localized entirely within your Twitch stream? Yes, that's exactly right. What is the scientific name of the polar bear? The scientific name of the polar bear is Ursus polaris. I don't know. Ursus something or other, I would imagine, since the bear part. Hairs are tubes, collects bacteria in heat, turns yellow. Tubes, that's what I was talking about. That I knew there was something weird about that hairs. It's a bunch of tubes. That's what we're going to have to start drinking out of. Get rid of these plastic straws. Everybody's going to have to start drinking out of polar bear hair tubes to save the environment. You just have to go shave a polar bear every once in a while. Get a new crop of drinking tubes. Isn't that interesting? And also real gross. There you go. The animal of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. I said congratulations. Hooray! To the polar bear. Ursus maritimus. Oh, I like that. That's like a water bear. Berus whitus. Yeah, that's a good one too. Polar bears, like the internet, are made of a series of tubes. That's true. That's true. All sorts of tubes all over the place. Is that right, studio audience? Well, don't play the thing again. There we go. I just wanted to look at the polar bear. Your job is done here. Feeds you from being paid. Look at you go. Ain't you something? I think I fixed the harmonica thing. I had it set to where it would only go. It's a pride. It's a pride. Everything's a pride. There have been 3 train wrecks so far on this. Yes. That's funny. What was I going to say? What are a group of sock cops called? Well, I don't know. There's only one sock cop. So if there's a group of them, I guess it would be called clones. Something like that. That's the best I can come up with. I'm not sure. The stream has all the jokes. Well, we try. We try, don't we, Rupert? We try to have a good time and do the thing. That's right. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You silly little pug, you. Silly little pug. Let's check in to see if anybody's drawing any things. Oh, nope. We got this lovely cube, though. And then there's that guy with the weird eyes. I like that guy. Gadzooks and Land Biscuit showing up. Is it better to go 10 miles under the speed limit or 10 miles over the speed limit? Definitely 10 miles under. Definitely 10 miles under the speed limit. Try and get, because that's the speed limit. That ain't as fast as you should go. That's as fast as you could go. You see what I'm saying? So candle shy. Making it rain with the dolphins in the hearts. And Iceman NYR, thank you so much for the dolphins. And the great and humblest. Using those internet points to do the things. How would a robo-fish? Well, that's a good question. Let's find out. They're not in their thing. So let's plop them in the thing. What do you think? Let's do this. Whoops-a-daisies, wrong button. Drum roll, please. There they are. The robo-fishes. Hey, where you going? Oh, son of a gun. Bijou from Beanpad. Okay, hold on. Whoops, wrong button. Drum roll. Hey, look at them fishes. Look at them go. Look at them robo fishes. There we go. Hey, where you going? Where you going? Oh, there's something. Oh, did one of them poop? What is in the water? How is there anything in the water? They're robot fish. They're leaking oil or something like that? I have no idea. Look at them robo fishes go. Did I tell you guys I put them in that kiddie pool and they just went bananas and had a fantastic time? Get away from the top of the thing. Come back down. Come back down, robo fishes. Come back down. There you go. Look at them robo fishes go. Man. Isn't that a bit? Technology, ladies and gentlemen. Technology. I'm surprised they agreed to be dropped in at the same time. Well, it got to be too tough splitting them up. The drummer that had to do all the drum rolls, he was getting a sore hand, so we had to do a little cutbacks. So there's a duo act now instead of two single performers. You know what I'm saying? Do we need to be concerned about robo fishes taking human fishes' jobs? It depends on how good they taste. I have not eaten these because it clearly said on the thing to not eat. You had options, but man gets hungry enough, you never know. Thank you, Bijou from Beanpad. Yeah, that was a good that was a tricky spot to be rewinding. The Fishmeisters Union did step in. Yeah, they had a whole lot of propaganda telling them how they should do. It's actually better for you in the long term and all that. Any chance we could see the Robo Fish kiddie pool gimmick in the future? Yeah, we could do that. I'll probably have to record it though, because I don't know. I'd have to run a webcam to the kiddie pool in the yard. So I don't know, unless somebody's got a I may be able to. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give it a think over and maybe do that. So there's the prediction right now. Find out if the VHS is rewound or if it is not rewound. Robo sushi. Yeah, you could just pick these up. I mean, they're not very big. You could just pick it up and eat it. But maybe a little bit of rice or something like that. Maybe take the batteries out first. I wouldn't recommend eating them. To be honest with you, I just wouldn't do it. Don't they look so real? Don't these fish just look so real? It's amazing. It's amazing how real those fishes look. Unbelievable. Take a break, Rupert. Hey, just another blowhard's back. There you go. When do you feed them? No, that's the best part about them. You ain't got to feed them nothing. You ain't got to feed them jack squat. I had a whole aquarium one time full of fishes, and feeding them things, they was eating me out of house and home. You know how much them flakes cost? They ain't cheap. I don't even know what those flakes are. I tried to make them at home. I just shook out the stuff that was at the bottom of the toaster, and they wouldn't eat it. So, yeah, I couldn't do homemade ones. Ah, there we go. Harmonica time is working again. Just another blowhard doodly-doo. Is a Rupert a robo-licker? No, get out of here with your garbage. Never. Never, never, never. All right, here we go. Mouth organ, please. Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Harmonica time. Oh, I love playing that harmonica. I'm not on top of my harmonica game today. But, that's okay. That's all right. Some days you're the moose, and the other days you're in space with the moose. Or something like that. But anyway, we're doing a thing to see if the VHS is rewound, or is it not rewound. Nobody knows. You can vote now if you're on Twitch. Do the things. Today's VHS of the night is a classic film. Nutty Professor 2, The Clumps, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. And this fantastic movie is, let me see, it stars Eddie Murphy and Eddie Murphy. And I don't know if that's Eddie Murphy or not. I don't think so. And Eddie Murphy and Eddie Murphy. So, you know, if you like Eddie Murphy, you're probably going to enjoy this one. And if you don't like Eddie Murphy, maybe skip it. Counting flowers on the wall, that don't bother me at all. Playing solitaire till dawn with a deck of 51. Smoking cigarettes and watching soccer. That don't tell me I got nothing to do. Oh, that was glorious. I love that. Love that. Miss JRT licking the screen. Oh yeah, that was fun. I can't believe that he licked the screen like that. All right, the fish are napping. Get rid of the fish. Ixnay on the ishfay. There we go. All right, now we're back. The Clumps, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so okay, things over with. Now this right here, comedic brilliance. So saith Mike Clark from USA Today. Comedic brilliance. Yes, indeed. America's funniest family is back for seconds. Eddie Murphy is hilarious when he stars as the entire Clump family. Oh, pardon me, in this enormous comedy blockbuster. The hilarity begins when Professor Sherman Clump finds romance with fellow DNA specialist Denise Gaines, played by Janet Jackson, y'all. Miss Jackson if you're nasty, and discovers a brilliant formula that reverses aging. But Sherman's thin and obnoxious alter ego, Buddy Love, wants out, and a big piece of the action. Oh, look at those robots. Thank you so much, just another blowhard, for those 6 bits. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Roger Ebert and Richard Roper give Nutty Professor 2 The Clumps 2 thumbs up. Hey! Hard to beat 2 thumbs. Who's got 2 thumbs and loves Nutty Professor 2 The Clumps? Richard Roper and Robert Ebert. That's who. That's who. All right, now let's find out if it is rewound, ladies and gentlemen. The bets have been placed. Thank you so much, Van Goat, for dropping that narwhal into the cup, or snowman, or whatever it is. What did it? Oh, it fell out. That's okay. We'll sweep it up later. We'll sweep it up later. NBD. No big deal. All right, ladies and gentlemen. 2 clumps up. That's right, Manifold guys. 2 big old clumps up for this fantastic, fantastic movie. Comedic brilliance. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Nutty Professor 2 The Clumps is 100% rewound. Yes, indeed, y'alls. 100% rewound. Nutty Professor 2 The Clumps. Clumps. The Clumps. It's 1 hour and 47 minutes long, and it's rated PG-13. And I even missed the whole quote on the front that says, very big laughs. Very big laughs. And who says that? That's Roger Ebert. Roger Ebert and the Movies. That must be his band. Roger Ebert and the Movies. Looky there. Looky there. It's not at the movies, it's and the movies. And you can learn more about this film by going to nuttyprofessor.com. nuttyprofessor.com. Or you can go to youhadoptions.com and you'll be right back here where you started. So there you go, Nutty Professor 2 The Clumps. There we go. Dude, you got to tell me when the show was going to start. We missed it. Oh my goodness gracious. Brandon. It starts at 9 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'll start sending you a reminder owl. I'll take an owl and I will attach a note to its talon and send it out your way right about 9 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But you got to text me and remind me. Well, 9 o'clock Alabama time. So whatever time zone you're in, I guess I'll have to adjust and get a different owl, something like that. It is We Round. That's right, BG from Beanpad. So yeah, if you just now joining us, the animal of the day is the polar bear. The today's VHS of the night is Nutty Professor 2 The Clumps, and it was 100% rewound. Yes, indeed. What is your podcast about? Well, what is this show about? Nothing really. It's very similar. No, usually I do interviews with people. I talk to people. Sometimes, if nobody wants to talk to me, then I'll just talk to myself and do, like, there's one episode where it's like an old timey murder mystery, like you used to hear on the radios. And there's been a couple episodes where I just talked about garbage and, had strange people knock on the door, stuff like that. So yeah, it's one of those things. Also, it's been around for like 5 years, and I've only put out like 30-something episodes. So you're not gonna you could get caught up pretty fast if you ever wanted to. If you DM Sock early in the day, he will tell you if it's rewound or not, so you can win the bet. Well, you know what? That would be fun. Wouldn't that be a fun thing to do? I could start up an OnlyFans, but the OnlyFans would just be a sneak peek of whether the VHS of the night was rewound or not. Could you imagine? That'd be awesome. And then somehow or another it just goes viral and takes off, and then now I'm making like millions of dollars a month from OnlyFans just for showing VHSs until I get sued by Mr. VHS for stealing his, I don't know, whatever. It happens. Bitcoin is the same thing as Beanie Babies. Oh, you like the Beanie Babies? I got a video about Beanie Babies. Look at that. Are you in, Sasha? No, not that. Where's it at? Is it here? I think I got it here. Would you wear an ankle sock on OnlyFans for $1? Get out of here, the curtain novelist. Get out of here with your garbage. Wait, no, this isn't it. Hang on. Wait a minute. Yeah, here it is.
2 weeks, 100 million teeny beanies were gone. A set of 10 picked up for free is now worth $170. The McDonald's Teeny Beanie campaign made thousands more aware of Beanie Babies and helped catapult Beanie Babies to the status of the world's most desirable and successful collectible in history. Thai Beanie Babies have also become a popular item to use for charity and non-profit fundraisers. Groups
Let's
of
skip
all
ahead a little
sizes
bit.
Have joined.
I have to go 18 on it.
So you lost $400 for not having
yeah.
a 10-cent tag.
Right. And if it were creased, even worse, a very creased tag takes half the value away from your
Oh, you can't have a creased tag, y'all.
To spend $13.99 and get 100 of them, it's a good investment.
That's why the rare beanies over here in these cases, you sell a lot of these cases too?
Yeah.
2 for $5 on the plastic cases, not a bad deal.
Wall of cases.
Not a bad deal. You got to protect that investment.
$10,000 a month they go through. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
How many of these tag protectors do you go through?
Does it have the tag?
She would know more
How
on the
many?
Danny Blue Jean?
through cases.
Tag protectors or case?
There's a tag protector.
I gotta get going here. Shoot,
I wanna-
we go through
On
probably
this
about
one?
Yeah, because it's
50 bags.
You know, I
It's
could
not
probably go
perfect.
50 bags a day and 100.
Oh, I got those too, Sasha Rusek. I love those things. It makes everything taste like pennies.
5,000. There's 100
And if
here,
I
so that's
take-
5,000 a day. 5,000 a day.
A day.
Okay, that's
I'll give you 19 for this.
150,000 a month. That's a lot of tag protectors.
See, we said 18.
That is a lot.
20.
Give me a-
Look at those people.
I've gotta go
Look at those
two.
people thinking,
Okay.
whoa, boy, look at us. They're feeling like Scarface right now. Like with a big old mountain of Beanie Bears on the desk, you know. They think they're Scarface.
18
They're like, oh, look at it. We're running an empire.
Yeah, it's not doing
Running an empire here.
How about
Yeah, see? If you want to come in here and deal with the Beanie Babies, you got to get through me, see? I'm the Beanie Baby King in this town, Toots.
And this is a very
I heard you
nice
was in
tag. It's got-
on my turf, dealing some
I gotta get
beanies.
some of these.
You better not come into my town dealing beanies, see?
No, I can't throw them.
I'm running the beanie game around here.
That.
Oh, doing the deal. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that in the bag. He don't want nobody to know. Look at all those bunnies. Oh, look at all those bunnies. Give me the monies. I want the monies. I'm sort of like a Beanie Baby. Give me the monies. Come on, lady. Give me the monies.
We're going to be on a Beanie Baby video.
Checking it out.
Checking it out.
Checking his eyes.
Oh, he's sniffing the Beanie Baby. What a weirdo.
Gotta check him. You gotta check him.
Oh, now he's gonna put it in the Ziploc bag.
They smell like smoke.
Cause that, yeah, that's
I mean, this is
what
how
you
I
do.
break it down. I mean, this piece alone, we sell with if it had a mint tag.
Yeah.
I mean, I've sold these as high as 3,500.
Whoa.
For this one here without a tag. I mean, with a tag. Without a tag, I usually do half off. They're charging 1,100 for it. I mean, there's $500 for me in this piece right now without a tag. So this is a problem. This one here, I see less of these than these here. I mean, this one here is like extremely rare. This is almost as rare as a brown.
Man, this guy's
It's
boring.
Not as rare, but it's almost as rare. I mean, I
This
sold
guy's boring.
a brown Old Face Teddy with no tag for $2,000 last week. A brown no tag. So I'm going to buy this one.
I don't like this
This
guy.
is one I'll buy for 1,100 because I know there's, for me as a reseller,
Yeah.
I've got room in this one to make, you know, $300, $400, $500. So this is the one. I mean, this is the one I'll take right here.
It's a beanbag
One
thing.
down and 50 to go.
What are them beans made out of?
What was the offer?
Golden
I offered
nuggets?
like $4,000 for them.
Are they golden nugget babies?
I don't know.
Now that would make sense. That's this guy. I'm getting away from this guy. I don't like you.
4,100.
Get going. Get going.
We're going for
Rupert,
the whole complete
Rupert,
set
clean
of
the
everything.
screen. Clean the screen away from that guy. I can't stand to see his face anymore. I can't stand it. You were asking if there was a some YouTube videos where similar to that, where maybe we just watch some other things. There are a few. Because I tried doing just YouTube for a long time, where we would watch the old public domain cartoons and talk about them. So those are still there. If you look up Sock Tunes on the YouTubes, you can still find that if you are so inclined. Do that. Fun fact: Fort Knox is actually just filled with Beanie Baby. Yeah, in 1999, Congress passed an act which it shifted us from the gold standard to the Beanie Baby standard. So all the money and stuff that you use, it's actually it doesn't correlate with like any gold or anything that the country has. It's it's direct ownership in the Beanie Baby collection of the government. So there we go. He was known as Boring Beanie Berry. Like that. Born in Beanie Berry. Born in Beanie Berry. Oh wait, where's my harmonica? Where's my harmonica? I want to do the Boring Beanie Berry song. Oh, it's Boring Beanie Berry. Born in Beanie Berry. Boring Beanie Berry. Born in Beanie Berry. There we go. Forget Doge, invest in Beanie. To the moon! Not really, though. Not really, though. Oh, yeah, let's take a look and see if anybody's drawing anything. Have we got any more? Hey, we got a polar bear doing the sniff on the ferns. Doing a little sniff. Oh, he does smell good, polar bear. But oh no, the polar bear lost an eye. Oh no. I'm sorry, polar bear. Did I get too close? Are you allergic to my mustache creams or something like that? You got jars of the beans of Beanie Babies buried in your backyard? Well, that's awesome, Brandon. Oh, he's always got his eye back. Oh, good. Good. Just like Barry sniffing. Yep, Barry. That took me too long to find the button. I didn't mean to just like awkwardly stare at you while I fumbled to find the right button. I apologize about that. I didn't mean to make things weird, but I did, and it often happens. Doge is in orbit tonight to the moon on April the 20th. Oh, okay. Well, that's fun. Well, have a good time with your Doge coins. That's a good time. I did get to see the Dogecoin NASCAR one time in Talladega. That was fun. Got to meet that guy. So anyway, that's a good polar bear. I like that. I like the polar bear. What do you think about that polar bear there, Rupert? Isn't that great? What do you think about Nutty Professor Tutor Clumps being rewound? What do you think about that? I thought it was pretty good. Awkwardly staring while finding buttons is the story of my life. Yeah, really. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. What are you going to do about... Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hey, everybody. It's me, the ASMR skeleton. Not this guy again. I'm just stopping by to say, I hope you guys are having a tingly Thursday. I hope all the hairs on the back of your necks are standing up. That's why I whisper. It's me, the ASMR skeleton. Would you get out of my show? No, I will not. I like it here. It's nice and cozy. And I like all the hot peppers. I like all the hot peppers around here. Can I have some of those hot peppers? Yeah, sure. You can eat some of those hot peppers if you want to. You're gonna have to get pretty close to them though. Oh, like over here. Yeah, a little closer. Over here. No, a little bit closer. A little bit. Here, let me help you out. There you go. Enjoy your peppers, ASMR skeleton. Thank you so much for coming by. Elite Soulfly, I'm beginning to think you are maybe not a officer of the law. Elite Soulfly, how dare you? How dare you say such a thing? How dare you say such a thing? Coming in here, throwing true accusations at me. I mean, accusations, and the words and the whatnots. I like your one big eye. Hey, Manfolk Eisen likes your one big eye. There, ASMR skeleton. Hey, thanks a lot. Whoops. Anyway, so no, it's okay, Elite Soulfly. But how dare you? But it's okay. That's all right. Yeah, it'll be all right. ASMR skeleton, he'll be just fine. Don't you worry about that guy. Don't you worry about that guy. He keeps all of his bones numbered for easy reassembly. That's the way you got to do when you're a skeleton. That's the way you got to do it. All right, ladies and germs. Let me take a look and see here what we got going on. Do 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 doos. Do 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 doos. Do 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 doos. All about crypto too. It's always like the US dollar is always being devalued. You ever tell me if you don't invest in crypto? Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good ASMR skeleton impression that you just did there, Danny Blue Jeans. Pretty good. All right. Well, it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. Sockop's got to get to bed early. Got a big day tomorrow. So we're going a little went a little long on Tuesday, a little short on the Thursday. So there we go. Need a Doots emote. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Nephew Dookie has the power of ASMR. Oh, it's a wonderful thing. Well, thanks everybody so much for hanging out. Smooches for you. Sockop loves you. And I just really appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me. That really means a lot. Aww. I know. Studio audience. Isn't that so touching and tender? Aww. Yeah. So anyway, if you're going to bed, let me go ahead and tuck you in. Tuck. Oh, Smooches Fuse. Thank you so much, Manifold Kaiser, for them 42 delicious bits. Love them, love them, love them. Love every single one of them. And we are, hey, look, my buddy is online. You had options. He's the guy that called in on Tuesday. He started doing his Twitchy thing. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if I can't promise it'll be interesting or not. But that's who we're going to raid this evening. All right, thanks everybody. Sockop loves you. Sockop loves you. And let's see. Oh yeah, we didn't do the bongos. Hang on. We'll bongo ourselves out of here. We'll bongo ourselves right on out of here. How about this? Yes, indeedios. Thursdays are the best days if Thursday is yesterday. And now we're gonna go check out my friend Michael. He's not in a hot, no, he's not in a hot tub. At least I hope he's not in a hot tub, Danny Blue Jeans. Not in a hot tub. Not in a hot tub. Whoa, doodle-doo-doo-doos. All right, everybody, Sockop loves you. Smooches for you, and we'll see you here on the internet. Woo!